Okay, right, let's collect the ingredients for the drinks.
Can this be used for mixing drinks?
Yes.
Oh, and there's a note underneath. Exchange with your precious things.
Like what? I can't put my husband in there.
What should we exchange for it? And who should we give our stuff to?
Okay, right, let me think. Give praise of high morals, give 50,000 credits, or give a bag of trash. Well, Trailblazer would... I feel like Trailblazer would give a bag of trash. You put a bag of trash into the empty cup.
Hey, what are you doing? You can't just throw trash. No way.
Yeah.
The words on the note are changing.
We gotta do the trash boys.
This is the dream of the humble. Does this mean we can take it? Something feels weird about this.
Recycled one trash. Oh my god, we actually got a recipe for that? Nah, that's amazing. Right, okay, hold on. This... Oh, Himiko!
Hey, look at all these chips scattered everywhere.
Adventurines by
A
chance?
few days ago, an actor from the Iris family came. Caused a ruckus with Siobhan. Those chips must have gotten scattered during all the chaos.
I can only imagine how intense that scene must have been.
Nah, it turned out to be a landslide victory.
That being said, opening a bar in this place, filled with monsters, is quite a feat. Siobhan must have a lot of tricks up her sleeve, right?
I would assume
You'll
so.
have to ask her yourself to find out. But I have a feeling she won't budge unless you impress her with an incredible drink.
If I throw my trash in there, she's gonna love it. Okay, well, we can't speak to Himiko even though she sat there like a queen.
It's Soul Glad! But I thought they didn't sell Soul Glad at the bar.
They use it as an ingredient, maybe?
Let's give it a shake. Nice, it's still fizzy and has a long shelf life.
Maybe someone else brought it here?
That's possible. You see Soul Glad everywhere these days. So it wouldn't be a surprise if someone brought a bottle here.
Adventurine, maybe?
Why don't they sell Soul Glad in this bar? Did something happen?
It's all about the bartender's pride. It wouldn't make sense for customers to come here and order drinks they can find anywhere else. That's the mindset I use when I brew my coffee.
Yeah, her deafening coffee.
You're right, Himiko.
Yeah, her coffees are a bit on the strong side.
Not sure if it's enough.
Oh.
Stay out of my way. I'm looking for Siobhan.
Uh-huh? What's all the commotion about?
That is a good question. Let's go find out.
Haven't I made myself clear enough, Miss Amiki? The Dream Jolt Hostelry only welcomes guests who want to enjoy a drink to their heart's content. I'm sorry, but I'm not interested in your proposal.
But you have the talent. You'll attract a huge audience. You're destined for the Iris stage, not for this rundown shack.
Unfortunately, this is why I hate marketers.
We'll become the talk of Penacony, a shining light into every corner of the dreamscape. Please, Siobhan, I really need you.
That's just one thing I want to say. Like, I get a ton of emails about, like, you know, search engine optimization and all of these quote-unquote deals, which I'm 95% sure that most of them are scams. But you have to be so careful on the internet, because the way that I see it is I'm a small YouTuber, right? Why the hell would anyone want to take me on? For two reasons. One, free advertisement, or B, it's a scam. If it is ever genuine, then this will age poorly. But genuinely, I do not think that anybody is ever going to be interested in doing a partnership with me, of all people, because I'm not good at that sort of thing. I am really, really bad. And plus the fact, I'm tiny. You know, I know friends who have got partnerships with companies way bigger because they're so much more talented than me. and I could not be happier for those people. But I get these emails about search engine optimization all the time saying, yeah, your content is great, but your ratings are rubbish. And it's like, I know they're rubbish, mate. You don't need to remind me. Moving on with our scheduled program.
As you see, I'm entertaining my guests. Don't make me repeat myself.
I do like her, though. For an NPC, she looks good.
If you don't come along, I'll just sit here and not go anywhere else. Give me a sparkling drink. Sweet. With extra ice.
Just... one moment.
What's her deal? We can't discuss the case with other people hanging around the bar.
Yeah, true.
Hey, can you do that clockwork trick of yours again?
Maybe. Now come even you, Himiko.
We need to hurry.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I'm counting on you.
No pressure. Let me just play with this woman's emotions right now.
Siobhan's guests, right? What can I do for you? If you're here to convince me to leave, please stop it.
Oh, of course she's like that.
Leave until she accepts my proposal.
Honestly, she kind of reminds me of like people from the media. Like, if you think about back to like in the anime My Hero Academia, when there was an attack on the school in the early season, and the media were all over to the point that the school had to implement like security features because the media were just so intent on those people. Like, the media is so negative mindset because they get better ratings on negative things, right? So it's like, for example, in the UK, I actually do not watch the news because every time you watch the news, it is most likely going to be something negative, and it gives you such a bad perspective of the world. Granted, it is important to know what is going on in the world, but I don't watch it every single day because I know that if I do, I'm just going to get such a poor opinion of the world that we live in that I'm just going to end up getting more depressed.
I just don't get why she won't leave this place.
Because she loves it.
This rundown shack with no customers whatsoever.
Maybe because this is what she enjoys. Siobhan just said anything can be imbibed. Perhaps you should try various experiments to see what different emotions can brew with different drink ingredients. Okay, so she's calm at the moment. Let's make her angry.
Those darn Irish jerks! They're the ones who forced Siobhan into hiding here, running this pesky bar. It's all their dirty scheming. I get it now. She's not leaving because she doesn't want to run into them again. I can help clear the way for her. I can do her a favor. I'll go back and write a letter to the Dream Master exposing the crimes committed by the Iris family. Siobhan will definitely appreciate it.
Okay, girl, I'm gonna need you to take a couple of steps back and take a big breather, okay?
I just don't get why she won't leave.
Right, okay. So, Angie did not work, so let's make her happy.
I've seen it. The moment when Siobhan and I share the stage.
Right, can I ask, are these two, like, related or, like, you know, they have some sort of past together? Because she is so adamant, and it's kind of low-key obsessive.
Crowd is going wild. Applause crashing like waves. The aroma of irises fills the air. A beautiful melody playing. Ribbons dancing around us. And the taste is sweeter than honey. I've seen that scene countless times in my dreams, and every time it mesmerizes me. That's why I have to bring her back to that world, no matter what it takes.
He is, like, so obsessed.
Want to raise a glass, my attentive listener? Let's consider it a toast to my far-fetched dream.
I mean, you just admitted it's far-fetched. She poured a milk and white grape soda into your tall glasses. They clinked. Lovely. Cool.
Not leaving.
Maybe I'll have to try again.
Oh, I don't want to make her sad though, because she's gonna make me feel emotions and shit. There we go.
It's ridiculous, right? Our paths were never meant to cross, yet I'm still holding on to her. I'm too timid and shy, longing to shine but afraid of stepping into the spotlight. I need her guidance, because I'll never be able to do anything alone.
See what I mean?
You don't know Siobhan's past, and you have no clue how radiant she used to be. Even among the talented Iris family, her skill was unmatched. I know she probably thinks I'm just trying to ride her fame to get ahead. But all I want is for her to reclaim her place.
As what? Build an powerful mix of bitterness and sweetness. The next moment that emotion turns into liquid, filling your goblet.
Well, talking to you has got me feeling a bit down. My thoughts are swirling, making my mind clear, and bringing tears to my eyes. Maybe I should find a place to reflect on what Siobhan truly means to me.
Is Siobhan a lesbian?
Here's the payment for the drinks. Please, pass it on to her. I'm leaving now.
Amaki has left?
Yeah.
That's good for her. Radiant dreams may be enticing, but they're nothing more than dreams. Her drink is on the house. Please keep the money.
Oh.
When you're ready, go to Gallagher. I can tell he's itching to show off his skills.
I'm just saying, Gallagher makes us drinks. He's got stubble. He's a security guard. I'm not gonna lie, this is DILF contender, boys.
That being said, mixing a drink is way simpler than you'd imagine. Just pick your favorite ingredients, toss them in a glass, mix it up, and it's done. So go ahead, explore the bar, and bring me any ingredients you prefer.
Oh gosh. I've gathered all the ingredients I need.
You found some interesting ingredients there. Now, take your pick.
Like, look at him. He is giving you the look that would make you want to take your top off. You know what I mean?
Each drink has its own unique flavor, and the base ingredient sets the tone for the initial taste and the lingering aftertaste.
Right.
So, which one would you like to use as the base?
Oh, can we please use the trash? That'll be so funny. Fuck. Okay. I didn't grab dream syrup. Motherfuck. Right, okay. Let's go with the grape soda.
The original formula is said to be Nunu's favorite drink. It's sour and bitter, and the bubbles burst in your throat like swallowing rusty chains, evoking thoughts of dungeons and prisons.
Guys, am I the only one whose brain goes to the gutter when I hear chains, dungeons, and prisons all in the same sentence?
Now that you've chosen the base, it's time to pick the
I feel like my lighting's off today.
ingredient that'll create a marvelous chemical reaction with the base. It should give an unforgettable taste without overpowering the main tone. So, what's your choice for the adjunct?
Okay, bright future, high stakes, eternal endurance. Out of all of them, I like the sound of bright future, so we're gonna go with that.
Future. A taste that's been a long time coming. I'll never forget the flavor that danced on my tongue as Mikhail whisked me through the
Mikhail?
dreamscape wilderness.
That's the name of the that name was being said in the true dreamscape with Firefly, right?
Mikhail.
Yeah.
Almost there. Let's pick a decoration. Which style do you prefer? Anything
Decoration?
You got it.
Oh my god, can I please have the little umbrella? No. There's nothing better than getting a cute little cocktail and then having the mini umbrellas in it. Let's do coin-shaped lemon slices.
The IPC's favorite. Ambitious, aren't you?
Yeah,
Well,
I'm ambitious enough to want to be a full-time YouTuber one day, but I know that's not going to happen.
Here's to you, the nameless, with this glass of a ticket to the boneyard.
A ticket to the boneyard. Fuck. Also, why does that drink look Irish?
To the dead and the dying.
Am I going to die?
Well done, Gallagher. You're not over the hill yet.
So, are you satisfied?
Oh, the flavors. They're way more sophisticated than Soul Glad.
Meanwhile, me getting pissed on the Irish.
And layers of these flavors are a masterpiece, especially with the adjuncts. I can taste the spicy and sour notes with a hint of sweetness. I'm not entirely sure what it all means. Maybe Mr. Gallagher can shed some light on it.
Well, if you're expecting a profound answer, I'm afraid I'll disappoint you. The imagery it implies is pretty straightforward. It's just a glimpse of what this dream truly tastes like. Nothing more.
Ah, okay.
Does this true taste have anything to do with that Mikhail?
I've heard this name in my dream.
Yeah, that name does sound familiar. When you got knocked out by that masked fool girl.
My baby girl.
I heard someone calling that name. Do you remember?
I was right about you. You guys seem to know quite a bit.
Oh?
Now there's no reason to hide anything from you anymore.
What? Spill the
Let's dig
tea.
deeper into the case, and of course, I'll tell you a story about Mikhail.
Oh, it's a story time. Okay.
All right, let's start with what we know based on the clues the family has. It seems that Firefly isn't a local or an invited guest. In other words, she's a stowaway.
I'm still not convinced Firefly's dead.
Managed to fool me at first. My age must be getting the best of me.
How old
Here
are
on
you?
the planet of festivities, stowaways are a common sight. You're bound to run into one sooner or later. After the incident, the hounds wasted no time searching for that girl in both the dreamscape and reality. But here's the thing. We only received bad news, and the trickiest kind at that.
Being...
She simply vanished, leaving no trace in the dreamscape or reality, as if she had never come to Penacony at all.
Huh? Does that mean...
Death eradicated her. Maybe things will turn out different than what we think. Is she a ghost? No trace. Dare I say it? Could this be a Silverwolf thing? Because Silverwolf is a hacker, so she might be able to get... Because, like, let's face it, she gave us the coordinates to get into the true dreamscape. So is there a possibility that Silverwolf could have hacked her out without leaving a trace?
A clever metaphor. You were making a metaphor, right?
No, she's a ghost.
Let me be frank. This case, actually, is unlike anything the Bloodhound family has dealt with before.
Well, shit.
Dealt with before, so death does happen in Penacony, if I understand correctly.
Yep.
You've witnessed it, so there's no need to hide. Even the shiniest city has its dark side. We're all adults here. Surely I don't need to explain too much to you. Confronting the family based on that alone would be naive. Death may occur in sweet dreams. So what? Such events are highly unlikely and only affect a tiny number of people.
Yeah, but it's still the trust, isn't it?
To delve deeper into this case, you need to understand the true problem with the family.
Oh, we're getting
I
tea.
guess
Tea.
It's time to tell the story of that Mikhail.
You're very perceptive. The Astral Express has received that music box too, right? Do you know the secrets it holds?
I know Himiko does.
There's a message. Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. Find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony. And thus the answer to the question, why does life slumber?
That's the exact wording.
Himiko knows what she's doing, bruh.
Why are you laughing? Wait, did you write it? It's quite poetic.
Yeah, it is.
No, but I'm the officer in charge of this case. So how could I not know? I'm sure you must have noticed that this message didn't come from the family. You might have even guessed that the
Message
relationship
didn't come
between
from the family?
and the watchmaker isn't as close as it seems.
So who sent it?
That's just our speculation. Actually, it's hard to believe that the father of Penacony and
The watchmaker.
its actual managers are
The family. Yeah.
Now I can assure you that your speculation is absolutely correct. The family has considered the watchmaker an enemy for a long time.
What?
But the hounds
Why?
haven't been able to track him down, as he seems to be living only in the characters and stories he created. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever wondered why the family allowed the watchmaker to send out such a ridiculous message to the outside world? Inviting you here and causing chaos?
That was going to kind of be my next question, actually.
So you want to seize this opportunity to expose the watchmaker.
Well, now you understand why the Oak family authorized the Nameless to assist in the investigation, but kept you in the dark, right? Because the Watchmaker is not the legend of the Land of the Dreams at all. He's the most shameful stain in the history of Penacony. And he's the root cause of all the anomalies in the dreamscape.
What do you mean? But what does this have to do with Mikhail?
You don't get it? Well, I mean...
Can you, like, put it in English?
Mikhail, the betrayer of the family, he's the watchmaker.
Oh. Very interesting so far. Got Mikhail, the betrayer of the family, is the watchmaker. Sometime later, oh no.
Here we are, Clock Studios theme park, the most popular entertainment center in Penacony.
Why are my glasses smudged?
Wait, aren't we supposed to be discussing the watchmaker? I would have expected you to take us to maybe a library or an archive room of sorts. But an amusement park?
Why not?
The culture of a city reflects its history in the most authentic way.
Before you say anything, no, these are not condoms. These are microfiber lens cleaners.
It's a prison.
You dirty
for the planet's
pricks.
past. You know that Penacony used to be the IPC's prison planet, right?
Yes.
All the prisoners were brought here, helping the Garden of Recollection salvage the leaking memoria from the macro void.
And that's why
Prolonged
Black Swan's
exposure
helping.
to high concentrations of memoria caused a unique phenomenon. The dreams of countless prisoners intersected and overlapped, and people started meeting each other in their dreams, living lives that were almost identical to reality. But
Shit.
everything has a price, and sweet dreams are no exception. In the end, the dream world was unable to alleviate the suffering of prisoners in reality.
Huh.
One of the prisoners broke free from the IPC shackles and fought for freedom.
Right.
He is Hanu, the great leader of Dreamville, the great peacemaker, and the faithful companion of the underdogs.
Fuck. So the character Hanu is based on a real life person. And that Clockia cartoon is actually a documentary?
History is always written by the winners.
True.
However, it's undeniable that Clocky is an animation that draws from Penacony's actual history.
That is interesting. I did not expect
Not
that.
only exist in Dreamville, but also in the distant past. Once you realize this, you'll understand why we're here.
And what about for those of us who are dum-dums?
There
Enter
are
the Clocky
so
Studios
many
theme park.
members of the Bloodhound family around here.
Just
Dee-dee-dee-dee.
received a lockdown order, supposedly from Sunday himself. Who knows what it's for?
Why would Sunday order a lockdown unless something's going on with adventuring?
So many of them. I've never seen anything like this, even when they're tracking down suspects.
Can you convince them to let us
We don't
in?
need to go in. We don't want to draw any unwanted attention inside. We can just talk here.
Huh.
Find a quiet spot and continue our conversation.
Okie dokie.
View here is great, right? We can see everything from here,
Your ass looks impeccable.
including Clocky.
all the characters in the animation are based on characters in reality, then Clocky's counterpart is definitely the Watchmaker.
Yeah.
In the animation, he's Hanu's partner and one of the founders.
Does that mean we've been helping Mikhail this whole time?
Does that mean the Watchmaker was personally involved in that war and sided with Asdana?
It was a monumental war for freedom. Hanunu fought alongside a motley crew of masked fools, nameless, history fictionologists, mourning actors, omen vanguards, even visitors from beyond the sky.
Is that us?
In the end, they emerged victorious.
Well, no, because obviously we are already in there in the Nameless.
Known as the Watchmaker.
Ah.
But if you do the math, doesn't that mean the Watchmaker was around for several centuries?
Oh, damn. Like, I don't simp for men in this game very often, but fuck. Ooh, Gallagher is, ooh, he kind of reminds me of a kid a little bit.
I'm not sure, but Mikhail was already the Watchmaker when I met him. So maybe he inherited the title.
Oh, he's met him. Interesting. So how old actually is Mikhail?
How old are you now, Mr. Officer?
Oh, I'm gonna predict now. I'm guessing very big DILF vibes from him, so I'm gonna guess he's like mid-30s. Or maybe mid-20s. So I'd say between the ages of like 25 to 35. I think that's fair, right? Gallagher, you can't put me on edge.
13.
No.